Alright guys, I'm here to help you get out of B rank, and what you're going to want to do is when you are in the character select here, it is very easy and very simple to do. What you're going to want to do is go ahead and pick Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Nah, I'm just playing you guys. You guys are probably watching this video because you haven't succumbed to the urge to just slap on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and just be better than everyone in the game. So I'm going to actually help you guys get your skill up so that you can get out of B rank instead of relying on your character. If you are using Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and can't get out of B rank, happens to everyone. This is also going to help you if you're Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta main. I feel bad for people who like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta because he's the best character in the game, and he gets harped on for being too good. It's a bummer. We all live in these times. I'm going to help you get better even if you play Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And the first thing I want to talk about that I see a lot of B rank players do is that they actually don't know how to counter Z dashes, where people are spamming it and getting behind them all the time. And I'm going to kind of teach you guys a few ways that you can counteract this. And since the training dummy won't just do one input that I want to do, I actually am going to have to do something kind of silly to show how to counter this. So bear with me, but I'm going to show you guys a few ways to get around the opponent doing Z dashes like this to get behind you. So I know this is a little jank, but I am in local play to show you guys how to counter Z dash. And the first thing I want to talk about is that you can actually just go ahead and block it if it is coming. So once you know that it's coming and you see that your opponent's doing it, you can go ahead and just block it like this. Very easy to do. You have to make sure that you time it right. And then another thing that you can also do, another way to counter it, is that you can actually go ahead and you can counter it. You can do the precision counter on it. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that right now if I can somehow manage to time it. But you can block it and you can precision counter it, which is just two great ways for you to go ahead and counter it, precision counter it like this. They're a little slow because I am controlling both controllers, but you can precision and can block it. Make sure that you are not holding block at the wrong time, because as you see right here, he can just come behind you and blow your back out. And then another way is just you can sidestep it. The next thing I want to talk about, where I see people just not doing it in B rank, especially because I was in B rank for a little bit and I've watched some of my friends and just some other people play in B rank, and I noticed that a lot of times they don't use their Ki Blast to Ki Stun. Ki Stunning is very strong in this game. It throws your opponent off their game, off their pressure if they get hit by it, and it allows you to go into your pressure a lot. And what I mean by Ki Stun is you basically just throw out a few Ki Blasts, or maybe just one, but it allows you to put pressure on the offense onto your opponent without really having to get super close. And you can also follow up combos off of your Ki Blast. And what's unique about Ki Blast is that you actually can't get countered. So if they are just standing there holding perception and you come in Ki Blasting, they aren't going to be able to block it. They're going to get hit and you're going to be able to go into a ton of damage. Also, shooting Ki Blast at range while people are charging is nice. And there's just a lot of nice things about throwing Ki Blast out while you are in the middle of playing. It does apply a lot of pressure onto your opponent, and you can really extend your combos with using Ki Blast. So it's really, Jesus Christ, that did a lot of damage. But it's really something you want to warp into your gameplay. Also, the heavy Ki Blast to stun your opponent even more is just very nice to use. So start using Ki Stunning. When I would typically use this move is when I know my opponent is going to go into counter, or if I'm just kind of trying to throw some out to engage some pressure onto my opponent, I will throw them out and then just try to get in with using Ki Blast pressure. It does drain your Ki very quickly, so make sure to keep your eyes up on your Ki bar, because if you are just spamming it like that, you're going to notice that you are running out on a Ki. So you do want to keep your Ki Blasting controlled. But this is really something that's very strong, and it catches players side dashing. So if you notice they're side dashing around you a lot, the Ki Blast will catch that as well. So it's just a really good offensive tool that I think B rank players really need to start incorporating into their playstyle. But that is the next tip. Get better at using Ki Stuns. Know when to Ki Stun. Start Ki Stunning. So the next thing I want to talk about, and I see even A rank players struggle with this, and some S rank players, is that following up your launches with not a vanish attack, not a slam to the ground or a just fully charged super dash, following up with a super dash cancel to continue your rush, to continue your pressure. And I do have a tutorial on how to do this on my channel, and I'm sure other channels also have tutorials on how to do this. So if you don't know how to do it, go ahead and either go to my channel or someone else's channel and check out and learn how to do this, because this is a very strong technique to start using in your matches. You're going to see that you're doing way more damage with the launch, and you're going to notice that you're not getting into as many Vanish Wars and as just dropping your pressure. And basically, this is just the best way to continue your pressure. But just like that, I'm able to do way more damage than just doing a Vanish War. And it allows me to skip the Vanish War entirely, which is very boring and very tedious to do. But I do notice that players aren't following up their launches with the Super Dash Cancel, and I feel like that is a very important move to learn no matter what rank you are. I would learn all this stuff no matter what rank you are if you don't know it, like some of it. But that is very important to learn if you're trying to get out of B rank and into these higher ranks. The last thing I wanted to go over right now before I end this video is that I notice while I'm watching lower ranked players play, and even some A rank players, they don't know how to extend their combos. They're just going ahead and mashing this combo over and over and over again, and this is just not optimal. I swear there's tons of videos out there showing you how to combo. People really need to start comboing and extending their combos, because doing that is not optimal. You can do so much more damage by just extending your combos. You want to extend your combos. I don't know Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's combos because I don't play them, but you can extend your combos. You are going to get super countered, but if they don't super counter, you are going to do a ton of damage to these people. And it is just so important to go ahead and use your combo extenders. Go ahead and keep applying pressure on your opponent to make them spam super dash. And you can also drop combos if you think they're going to go ahead and try to counter you, or if you think they're spamming super counter, you can sidestep, which will make them start attacking forward, and you can continue your pressure on like that. But learning how to reset your combos, learning how to extend your combos, and learning how to bait out your opponent's counters and super counters with your combos is so important to do when you're in higher rank, that you have to learn this stuff. I know there's videos everywhere talking about it, and I know it's a lot of just, some people might think it's just like common sense, but a lot of people aren't doing it. You really need to extend your combos. There are videos everywhere. If you want, I can make a combo video, but I feel like there's just so many of them that everyone should just have seen one or so. But that is how I would go ahead and practice to get out of B rank. I feel like if you get really good at everything I just mentioned, you are definitely going to see yourself in A rank and even low S. There are some stuff like movement that once you get into A rank or S rank, you are going to want to start learning some movement tech on how to do flanking, on other stuff. But for just right now, if you're just learning the game and wanting to get into the A ranks and the higher ranks, this is going to be a good guide for you to start. Once a little bit of time has passed, I'll probably make another video on how to get into S rank and at Z rank, but this is just the lower level stuff. Like, learn this stuff and you are definitely going to be seeing yourself in the A and definitely in the S rank if you get really good. And then I do have movement tutorial videos on my YouTube channel you can go ahead and check out, because outmaneuvering your opponent is very strong as well. But I do want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and sub, like, and leave a comment. If you are stuck on anything, I can go ahead and explain it to the best of my abilities. And I will see you all in my next video. Peace out.